Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be taking this 2021 Honda Accord hybrid on a POV test drive. This one is the hybrid touring, and for 2021 the Honda Accord was refreshed, so it had a mid-cycle refresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this 2021 hybrid touring on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, let's go ahead and take this 2021 Accord hybrid on a test drive and see how it does. Alright, driving this 2021 Honda Accord hybrid, it's nice and smooth, and it's honestly very quiet, which is expected of course from a hybrid. Definitely the brakes have a little bit weird feel to them if you compare it to the non-hybrid Accord, but I think they're not that bad. Seriously, it's very nice and quiet, and it does have an EV mode. And here is the shifter, very easy to use: park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Does have an eco button and a sport button, and the interior of this Accord is just beautiful. And the engine just kicked in, so when you hit the gas very hard, the engine kicks in to help the electric motor. And talking about the electric motor, this engine is a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine connected to 2 electric motors. And of course this hybrid has a battery, so that's where all the energy basically gets stored. And the battery is actually under the seats, under the back seats. And this thing is very nice and very quiet. Alright, let's go ahead and take it on the highway and see how it does. I'm going to go ahead and put it in sport mode. Throttle becomes more responsive, and the steering wheel becomes nice and heavy. Well, anyways guys, this Honda Accord has a 2.0 naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that is connected to an eCVT transmission, electronic CVT, and this engine produces 212 horses, 232 pound-feet of torque, and it's nice and powerful. So I do have the car right now in eco mode, and basically the gas pedal becomes a little bit on the lazy side. Let's go ahead and try Honda sensing and see how it is. Like keep assist, super easy. Just turn on the line right here, and then set the speed and set the link keep assist. And it does work above 45 miles per hour, so you have to be doing more than 45 miles per hour to be able to activate the steering assist, or the link keep assist, the steering assist actually. And you have to touch the steering wheel every once in a while. slow, just hit the brake or click on this button. Let's go ahead and use the paddle shifters. And basically the paddle shifters are not for downshifting, they're more for like they're basically regenerative braking, so basically it makes the car a little bit heavier or a little bit lighter. So the car is nice and responsive in eco mode, and it's nice and torquey off the line, which is expected, of course, from a hybrid. And seriously, this car is very quiet, and it's very isolated from the outside, so it's very nice and quiet. And by the way, this one is the touring trim, so that means this one has the double-sided windows. In the other trims, you'll have a single window. This one has double-sided windows. Basically, they're glued together, and just makes the interior of this Honda Accord very quiet. The steering wheel has a really nice look to it. It is wrapped in leather. It's nice and thick. And by the way, this Accord has wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So basically, for 2021, the Accord received wireless Apple CarPlay, and that was one of the biggest changes. And actually, this hybrid has a very nice looking wheels. The size of those wheels, they are 235 40/19, and for a hybrid, usually they have like smaller rims, but I'm glad that Honda went with a bigger rim. Very responsive, and it gets up to the speed limit very quick. But anyways, guys, if you guys are curious about the Mpg numbers on this Accord, this touring trim does not have the best numbers, so you have to go for the other trims to be able to get better Mpgs. But anyways, the Mpg numbers are 44 in the city, 41 highway, and 43 combined. And probably the only reason is because of those 19-inch rims. Even with the big rims, the suspension is very nice and soft. So having very big rims, it's honestly not affecting the ride. So I'm very happy with what Honda did. They went with bigger rims, but the ride quality and the suspension is nice and soft. So that's of course nice. And as I said, it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The screen is an 8-inch screen, nice and responsive. Power flow, current drive is 40 miles per gallon, and I think that's actually very good. And it's really nice to see the range, 552. And that CVT is actually very good. It doesn't feel like other CVTs. Feels very well put together and very nice and solid. Let's go ahead and test the brakes. Definitely very good brakes. And this touring actually has heated seats, cold seats, automatic climate control with the sync feature, and everything just feels nice, and the fan finish is amazing in this Honda Accord. And that CVT transmission is very, very smooth. Even when stepping on it, it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall. It doesn't shake like some of the other cars I drove. This touring has sunroof, but the thing I don't like about Honda is that even on their highest trim, they don't give you LED lights. And by the way, this hybrid Touring actually has the heads-up display. I'm not sure if you guys could see it over the camera, but it's nice and clear, and it does have parking sensors. Going to be a wireless charging pad, 2 USBs, a 12 volt, a ton of space inside of this middle console, and they're going to be actually a 12 volt inside here as well. .232 pound-feet of torque from this hybrid is very good, and actually the hybrid has more horsepower and more torque than the 1.5 turbocharged Honda Accord. And overall, everything just looks very good. Here is the middle console. 12 volt inside, removable tray. Back seats are nice and comfortable and big. And of course, the Touring has the leather seats. And here is the reverse. There's different modes: narrow, wide, and you will have the across rear traffic. And the screen is nice and responsive, as I said, guys, and just looks very good. So for 2021, all Honda Accords receive LED headlights except the LX trim. The LX trim will only will have halogen high beam, but I think that's still very good that they're offering full LED lights, headlights. Heads-up display, you could adjust the height of it, and parking sensor, traction control, that's the Honda sensing right there, and it does have memory seats. As I told you guys, in sport mode, everything becomes more responsive, and everything just becomes, basically everything wakes up in sport mode. You could close this lid if you want to. So this is actually my first time driving a hybrid Honda Accord, and I have to say it's very, very nice, and I think Honda did a great job with this Honda Accord Touring. If you guys want better MPGs, I would say go with a different trim. But if you guys want all the nice features and basically everything that the Touring offers, I would honestly say go with the Touring. That's if you don't care about the MPGs. But seriously, I'm very impressed with this Honda, and I think they did honestly a great job. The fit and finish is amazing, and the driving dynamics are really, really nice. But guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Sam here at Executive Honda in Wallingford. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and put their information in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.